What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today, we're going to be talking about a new fair launch auction for a new token called GuildFi. What is GuildFi? Well, we're going to dive deeper into what GuildFi is, what is happening with this fair launch auction, and how you can participate in this. And this also counts for people in the United States as well. Now, before we begin, be sure to like that button, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button, join our channel, and be notified of these time-sensitive updates. And also, don't forget, be sure to subscribe to our Patreon channel, where we notify our Patreon members way ahead of time in terms of opportunities like this. So with that said, let us begin. So what is GuildFi? Well, GuildFi is basically kind of an incubator that allows for new games, gamers, and also the platform itself to basically have a place where everything could be monetized and handled. It's almost like a middleman. It's like an organization in some way. It's like a system, as you could put it that way. And what's great about this is that it has one of the most impressive backers I've seen to date. Now, what are those things? That's Animoca Brands. We know that every time they touch something, I dig it. Alameda Research, again, another partner. I bring this up in almost every video, I feel. Dapper Labs, and also Coinbase Ventures. I mean, the list is quite impressive here. And for the fact that Coinbase Ventures got involved, I have never seen any other platform, game, or even a guild that involved Coinbase plus somebody else in this list, like Alameda or Animoca. So some games that are going to be supported is C-Ball, which is going to be built on the Binance Smart Chain. And also we know about Axie Infinity, built on the Ethereum blockchain. And right now we know that Axie Infinity is really killing it in the game in terms of play-to-earn experiences. And C-Ball is one of the most expected games of the Binance Smart Chain. It has not yet released yet. It's actually going through IDOs at the moment. So while I find this very interesting, what they do in this little eco atmosphere here, it kind of gives you kind of a breakdown of what's going on. So this is GuildFi, and this is kind of the metaverse and how users can meet in the middle. So with GuildFi, they're going to do a GuildFi ID, proof of play, game discovery, guild discovery. I mean, they basically are allowing the users and the metaverse to kind of merge and meet somewhere in the middle so that it's a great user experience. And we kind of need something like this, and I think that's why they're getting a lot of exposure. Now, I do warn you that before we begin, a lot of this is just going to be financial entertainment and opinion. I don't want you to take this as financial advice because, again, this market is very speculative, and this is one of the first, I feel like, riskier but also maybe secure bets that you can go for. Again, don't take my word for it. This just seems really appetizing to me, but always invest what you're only willing to risk, right? So just keep that in mind. So this is the ecosystem here. And also, they're going to be partnering with Big Time. And we know that Big Time is going to be one of those big games coming up very soon. And I'm looking forward to making a video on just Big Time itself. So when I saw that partnership happening, I'm like, wow, this is something that's going to be really big. Now, in this new document, it gives you how you can participate in this token launch. And I'm just going to go through it really quick. So it starts December 1st. And by the way, this video has been recorded on Thursday, December 2nd. So by the time this video is uploaded, it will be Friday. So this just started yesterday at my time, but it will end on the 4th of December, which is Saturday. And it will be at the starting price of around $1. And if you ever have a hard time finding out the launchpad where to get these tokens, go ahead and go to the website and it'll take you to this link, which is launchguildfi.com. Now, in the initial pool, there will be around 75 million GuildFi tokens and also 3 million in USDC. Now, the purchase amount, which you should know, although we don't have a minimum threshold for the TLA, which is the total token launch auction participation, please consider the gas fee required to perform the transaction into your purchase decision before participating. Now, one of the things that I've experienced with some of the users and within our Patreon group is that they don't really want to participate in something like this because it's built on the Ethereum blockchain, which they feel is not a good choice because of the amazing, actually wrong word to use, is kind of a shocking amount that you pay for gas fees. And we can all agree there. The gas fees is one of the biggest problems with Ethereum right now, but they still chose to do it. And you realize that the Ethereum gas fees are kind of meant for people who have more money, and it seems kind of unfair to the normal person. So they kind of acknowledge that, but at the same time, they should have done it somewhere else. But that's just my own opinion. Now, it does say, when you make sure that you're about to buy these GF tokens, that you have to have enough Ethereum, because if you have insufficient funds, it won't process the transaction. Further down, it kind of gives you a brief outlay of how to do it, but I'll do that step by step with you. But down here, I wanted to show you something. It says here, starting at $1, the price of GF tokens will gradually decrease when no buys occur. However, at one point, for instance, at 0.7 cents, there are large orders that have been successfully transacted. The price of the GF token may also increase quickly. That means the price could also go above $1 and advance even higher if there are investors continuously buying. I'm going to show you what that looks like in a little bit. In conclusion, an investor can freely purchase GF tokens at any price they see fit, and that is the price they get. Very important to know that. Eventually, the price will settle at a price, and the market as a whole funds most suitable. Most importantly, I want you guys to remember this part. It says here, firstly, we'll have the choice to immediately trade as there is no lockup period. They acknowledge that since this is not an IDO and this is an auction, so that means people in the United States can't participate in this, that if you decide you want to sell off right when the token launches publicly on exchanges, you can do that. And you can do that on this launchpad that I'm about to show you. But if you decide you don't want to do that, well, guess what? You can try to do this. It says, secondly, for holders and long-term believers of the GuildFi platform, we will reward all holders with a staking program, which will be launched soon. We don't know what that looks like yet, but sooner or later, we will find out. So we were talking about prices here, and it said at the very top that it was starting at around $1. When you go into their Discord, Jeremy, who is one of the users on Discord, I wanted to bring him up. He shared with us in the group that the seed entry price for seed investors started around 0.025 cents, which is very cheap if you think about it for seed investors. So these are the people that are the wealthy, and they get into this very early before the auction starts. And then when the auction starts, it starts at $1. So keep that in mind. If that is true, then that means these people, these seed investors, could potentially sell off. And I'm talking about seed investors who are not just the top investors like Coinbase or Alameda Research or Animoca Brands. It could be large whales who are accumulating all of these tokens, right? So keep that in mind. If you're going to get in this, you got to know the risk, right? You can either wait for the dip when the token launches, or you can just afford to put a small allocation towards the seed investment, which is the token auction pool. I'm sorry, not the seed investment, but the token launch auction pool. You can risk it there, right? So that's kind of your scenario. So let's go ahead and go over here. And this is the token launch platform. So as you can see here, it was the duration is 3 days, and right now during this time that I'm recording on Thursday, there is 1 day and 10 hours. So by the time that I upload this tomorrow, you should be able to see this video. You should at least have a day. Total volume is around 108 million. Liquidity is around 266 million. The current price is $3.47. Now the price could absolutely go down and down and down to a new price point of maybe close to the $1, right? So you got to think to yourself, what is the best way to get involved in this? So that's pretty much in terms of the platform itself, but here's how if you want to participate, this is how you do it. You connect your wallet and make sure you connect your MetaMask wallet. And also be sure to select Ethereum, USDC, or you can choose Wrap, ETH, or DAI. So these are the things that you have to keep in mind when you're going to buy it. So make sure you have one of these, but either way, you have to have money on the side to pay for the gas fee. I end up paying around almost $100 in a gas fee just to participate in this. So is that something that you're willing to risk? Well, if it's not, don't do it. Turn off this video, switch to another channel, and disregard everything that I'm saying. And eventually you'll be able to swap the token, you approve the transaction. Now, before you buy these tokens, this is what you need to do. You need to go down here and you need to copy this contract address. This contract address is what you're going to import in your MetaMask wallet. You will not, when you buy this token, if you end up buying this token before you import the token symbol contract address, you won't see anything in your MetaMask wallet and you may freak out. So that's why you're supposed to go down here, copy this address, go to your MetaMask, go to the very bottom, and you click on import tokens, and then go to custom, and then paste the token address there. and then it will automatically see that it's GF, make sure to accept that, and now you have GF listed on your MetaMask wallet. And that's how you do it. Again, guys, this is my personal opinion on this. Check out other videos. Make sure you're only willing to invest what you're willing to lose. If you put in $5,000, is that something that you're willing to lose? If you're putting in $500, is that something you're willing to lose? Because whatever you're willing to lose, and say for instance this ends up profiting, say it goes up to like $5, $6, $10, right when the token launches, then maybe it is rewarding for you. But make sure to have an exit plan. Be sure to have an exit plan, because if you don't know how to take your profits, then this is something that you should not partake. But guys, I wanted to inform you of this potential opportunity. Again, great partnerships. I feel very bullish on this. Even if it drops, I am feeling okay with that, because I'm willing to lose the funds that I have right now. And if anything, I may buy the dips as well. So guys, that's about it. Be sure to like that button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know down in the comments below. Do you feel like this is something that you're feeling bullish about? What's your nearest price target, your highest or lowest price target that you feel for the GF token? Again, this is really easy to participate in, especially if you live in the United States. And if you're pretty upset not getting into IDOs, maybe this is something you want to dabble in. But again, take your own account into this and do not risk more than what you're willing to lose.
Thanks for watching Cryptolution. Register on our Patreon page for our insider training tips and more. And don't forget to click on the affiliates link below to receive sign-up bonuses and access the Global Crypto Assets Exchange. Invest safely, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cryptolution.